Hello, decorate this cake with me. This is a double layered 6 by 12 log cake, sheet cake, anything you want to call it really. It is a cake of chocolate flavor and coconut flavor, moist, delicious cakes, I tell you. And I am frosting this in buttercream frosting. So to get this log shape and size, I basically just baked 4 size 6 square pans of cake, and I just layered them together and sandwich them using buttercream as well. So first and foremost, of course, you have to crumb coat your cake. Okay, always crumb coat your cake, especially when you have trimmed your cake, to lock in those cake crumbs so that it does not affect your final design. Okay, so now I'm going in with my final coat of frosting. Like I said, I'm working with buttercream frosting, and so I'm just using my buttercream frosting in the neutral color, which is like an off-white-ish kind of color. I didn't use any form of food coloring for this particular base frosting, and I'm just trying to fill in all the gaps and cover the entire cake before I start scraping off the excess frosting with my bench scraper. Okay, so working with square cakes or any kind of cake shape that has edges, really, it's quite difficult. Trust me, it takes a lot of patience, it takes a lot of practicing, a lot of expertise, because bruh, it can be frustrating. But I tell you that you just have to calm down, okay? Believe in yourself. And then take your time. You have to take your time. Also, you have to keep on going back and forth when it comes to smoothing your buttercream on square cakes. The edges sometimes can stick out. I don't know how to explain it, but you just go back and then go forth, back and forth, okay? This way you get your sharp edges. I have more detailed tutorials on my YouTube channel covering a square cake in buttercream and also in fondant, so you can get your sharp edges with ease. So check out my YouTube channel for all forms of cake decorating and cake baking tutorials. Okay, so now that the base of my cake is complete, I am going to begin my piping. I decided to pipe the lower border the same color as the base of my cake, and then the top of the cake is going to be, all sorts of colors. This cake was for a girl, and she actually wanted a log cake design. I don't know why I'm calling it a log cake. I usually call it a sheet cake, but yeah, I think a log cake is also fine. So she wanted one of these kind of designs that has like beautiful pipings with different textures and colors, and that is exactly what I did. To be honest, I didn't have a particular pattern in mind. I was just going with the flow as I was piping. Whatever it is that I felt like doing, I just did. Okay, and when I tell you that all the colors that I used on this cake were mixed in one bowl, I started with my base color. I added some yellow, I added some pink, I added some blue and then I just added all manner of colors to give me these colors. I studied fine art in secondary school, so yeah, I know my color wheel. Okay, so I was just mixing colors to give me different textures and vibe, right? To give me pastel colors, sharp colors, deep colors, just for a contrast and also something floral and beautiful. And so I went in with my green piping with the leaf nozzle tip to just add the finishing touch on the cake. And then I decided to add some extra at the base, and also I added some sugar pearls. I wrote her name on the cake and I added some edible glitter. And this is the finished look. I think this cake is absolutely stunning. To be honest, it is so pretty, so girly, so beautiful. And best of all, it is absolutely delicious. My clients love this so much, and I couldn't be more happier. Thanks for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.